It is a little before 9 a.m. on Tuesday, May 25th. I actually meant to start this vlog yesterday on Monday, but I just did a really bad job of filming and basically only have footage from the IUD insertion workshop I went to in the afternoon, so I will insert that here really quick. Yeah. Did that work? Looks good. Yay. Anyway, back to today. I am currently headed to my friend Rain's house for a clinical skills assignment. This quarter, we're all assigned to interview a senior, someone who's older than 65 years old, to practice our geriatrics interviewing, since there are other techniques and things like that and things to screen for within that patient population. So yeah, gonna enjoy this walk. I'm already sweaty. It's 80 degrees outside. And talk to you guys later. So we just finished our interview with our senior. It's really cute.
It was really cute.
She was in the medical field when she was working, so I feel like she had like a lot of insight for us. Right after we hung up the call, we were talking about how we were both like on the verge of tears multiple times.
She opened up to us a lot. I mean, she told us some really personal things, like, which was very nice of her.
Now we're gonna just do some studying.
Yeah.
I know in these clips it looks like me and Rain just end up talking the whole time, but I promise we do actually get some work done. I review some slides for my microbiology class, and then I also watch one of the lectures for my cell pathology course. Those are the two big science classes that we take in the spring quarter of the first year. And of course, it's never really a good idea to be watching lecture from bed, so there is plenty of me suffering and almost falling asleep. Then at around 1:30, I had a meeting with my supervisor for my part-time job, which I take quickly before heading home. So I'm not going to be able to film once I'm in the hospital, so I wanted to give like a brief rundown on what I'm doing. Here at uchicago, we have this thing called the longitudinal program, which is basically a part of our clinical skills curriculum. It's a way for first-year medical students to get clinical exposure, in addition to the shadowing that you might do kind of on your own. You essentially get paired with a preceptor, either a physician or a patient that has like complex needs, and you follow them throughout the year. There's 6 shadowing sessions, I believe 2 per quarter. I was assigned a neurologist, and I'm gonna go shadow her for my 7th, second to last, clinical observation session. I get out of the hospital at around 1 p.m. and I have a quick lunch at an Italian restaurant near campus, and then I head home, change out of my business casual, and try and knock out some work. Wednesdays are my class heavy days. One of the cool things about going to med school here at uchicago is that you're allowed to take classes outside of the university. So I'm taking a development economics class this quarter that meets on Wednesday evenings, and I also have my community health elective on Wednesdays. For this quarter, we're doing a lot of coursework that requires more memorization, so I'm using a couple of outside tools like Sketchy and Anki more than I have in previous quarters. I found it a really efficient way to study microbiology specifically. Then at 3 p.m., I log on to my community health elective, and that runs until 4:30. Then after a brief break, I log on to my development econ class, which runs from 5:30 to around 8 p.m. It is pretty brutal to have class that late, so I do end up usually eating dinner during lecture, which you see me doing here. After dinner, I settle in and help read through one of my friend's personal statements. Everyone say good luck to Alina. She's applying this year. Hello. All right. So I had kind of a late start to the morning today. It's around 10 a.m. now. Headed to a coffee shop somewhere to just do some work. All of our lectures are recorded, and so I am one of the people who does not attend in person or like live over Zoom, and I just watch them on my own time, usually on like 2 times speed. So I have quite a few lectures to catch up on. I also have some work for my fiction writing class that I want to do. So lecture and fiction, and I'm going to catch up on Anki, and it's going to be a productive day. Good morning. It is a little before 10:30. I'm headed to my microbiology in-person discussion group. It's one of the few things in the curriculum this quarter that's in person, and there's like Zoom options too, so if you're not comfortable with that, then you're able to do that instead. But okay, I just ran into a classmate. Do you want to say hi?
Hi!
This is Hannah.
Nice to meet you all.
So in microbiology small group, we go over a couple of clinical cases related to the pathogens that we are learning about in lecture, presented by a couple of our classmates. This week it was Dan and Zay. He just finished with micro small group.
It's your boy Zay.
It's
He
so
did a good job. He also did a good job.
I barely spoke.
Microbio small groups runs from 10:30 to 12, so I get home shortly after that and have a quick lunch, and then I log on to my fiction writing class, which is the second outside of Pritzker course I'm taking this quarter. It's been really cool to have something creative built into my schedule, and I think I might take another creative writing class in the fall. And then because it was Friday, I dressed up to go out and get dinner and some drinks. I first stopped by this spot called Bodega, which had some really amazing pho and Hainanese chicken rice. We closed the night with some drinks, of course. All right, that's it for me. Thanks so much for following along for a week in my life during spring quarter. I am now officially done with the first year of medical school, which is crazy. So I did pass all of my classes, and I would say that spring quarter went pretty well. I'm planning on doing a first year recap video with a few of my friends. So please feel free to leave questions that you'd like me to answer in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.